Greetings, my friends. I'm going to hopefully be driving BNSF 5723 to San Bernardino Part 2. After the traffic passes, you'll stop in Victorville, and add another cut. Okay. And I think this is an engine that I can add just a little bit of brakes on, and it doesn't freak out. Okay, so key dinner Dan. Okay. Oh, and this doesn't show. That's interesting. So there's another train somewhere. Let me look here. Where's me? Here's me. Is there another train somewhere? That one there. Uh, 5723? That's me. So he has to clear that, and then I believe he has to clear the zone behind me. You know what I mean? He's whipping past there, but I'm not going to get a green just because he's out of the track. Now I do, because he has probably passed the signal block. Oh, no, they did it that way. Okay. I'm supposed to do this when you start off, I think. Why is there no gauges here? Probably if I drop this, this will go up even faster. Yep. It's too bad that this doesn't work, that they haven't implemented the make a load here. No brakes. No panel gauge. No. So we'll assume that we have green lights for everything. We have a nice long train. And we don't have any crossings that I can see. I'm not seeing any whistles. It's a speed thing. 60 passenger, 55 freight. Okay, so this is a peaceful trip. Typical train simulator trip where you're just, well, you could be sitting in the cab, but I like the setup here to get a bit of a view, but typical trip where you're sitting in the cab and just futzing along. You know, set the throttle, no steering involved. Guys working there. Guess you probably should give a one horn just when you come close, something like that. See, I've got brakes set, so they will slow me down. Yeah. Hey, 10V online. 10V online. How are you, my friend? It's a gets dark fast here. It's 5 o'clock. It's 5 p.m. and the sun is set because it is getting close to the winter solstice on, I believe, December 21st. Hey, buddy. Full service. Oh, I didn't really want to go to full service, but I did. That's probably a bad idea. And I'm still speeding. Briefly. So that didn't help much. So it's, like I said, yes, it's dark here, and we did in, I'm in Ottawa. And the, yeah, well. And the, daylight savings time has kicked in, so the clocks went back. I'm in a new apartment. I face east. I'm on the 9th floor. I'm looking above a park, trees, buildings in the distance. 7 o'clock this morning, I have no curtains either. 7 o'clock this morning, I had sunrise, nice red sunrise, bang, on the wall. I roll over and look up. Oh yeah. So, I either get curtains or I go to bed earlier. I think I'll go to bed earlier. I've been staying up late watching the results of the temp drop on South and siding 10. I think I'm getting to siding 10. I think it said drop them at siding 10. Am I getting to siding 10? How do I know if I'm getting to siding 10? I'm here. And drop them on... Okay. I know. Well, I mean, they I was talking to some friends online or posting statuses on Facebook saying, you know, it doesn't really matter whether it actually doesn't really matter whether they elect Biden or Trump. They have a bigger problem. They have a problem in the United States that half the people in the United States voted for the party and the president who has caused such turmoil, such disruption, such I don't know, just everybody thought, no, he's going to be out. He's screwed up so badly, and half of America supports him apparently. So that's the bad news. Talk is it's the white supremacy from the 50s in America. If you were white, that was good. You get a job, you're guaranteed a job, you're guaranteed to go to school, all sorts of good. In spite of the legislation, you were still a favored person. And then stuff came into place that made forced equality, forced equal rights, all that stuff. And it forced it, but it didn't change the attitudes. And now Trump came out and he made it okay to be a white supremacist, a racist. Where the hell's where's the thing that does, oh, this thing, yeah. Yeah. No, I don't think there's fraud going on. There's no reason to believe there's fraud going on other than the president repeatedly saying that there's fraud going on. He has no evidence that there's been fraud. But it's all about the narrative. It's all about the narrative. And if you keep saying that there's fraud, then people will believe there's fraud. mantra is we are supposed to lose, or so we're supposed to win. We're supposed to win, and the only way we can win, we could not win, is if there is fraud. So if we're not winning, therefore there must be fraud. So. And I'm supposed to stop at the south end. He's bound to determine that he's not going to lose. And they said that because of the he's got all these court challenges now in places where it looks like he may have won. He wants them to stop counting and just throw away the rest of the ballots. And in places where it looks like he hasn't won enough yet, he wants them to keep counting. But they have said that with the vast amount of mail-in ballots, that it's going to take several days. They probably won't know from some states until Friday or Saturday what the final count is. And even then, some of them don't certify their count until December 1st, so they knew it was going to be a long wait. Now, unfortunately, that's driving channels like CNN crazy, but I think Biden has 264, not has officially certified, but as far as they can tell, he has 264 seats and he needs 270 or 264 votes. Okay, so let's put this thing here. Okay, drop 238,879 to 238,976. Drop 238,879, what's this, that first one, to 238,976, which is the last one. Okay, drop everybody here. Okay, go via siding 6, add formation to back on 7, okay. Oops, go via 6, so where am I? Go via 6 and add to the back from 7, so 6 is, sorry, 6 is that one, I think. 6 is that guy there, which is that guy there, which is, I think. Yes. Yeah, well, I found a link for CNN. Yeah, so I watched CNN online. Excuse me. I like John King, their numbers guy. Wolf Blitzer is kind of a lame. I really like Anderson Cooper. I've been watching Anderson Cooper and John King doing their back and forth sometimes. I'm thinking, you know, those are two guys I'd like to go out for a beer with, or whatever, you know, glass of wine, some seltzer or whatever. And not to talk politics, just to shoot the shit with them. We've kind of lost that with COVID, eh? The casual getting together with friends and shooting the shit. I mean, oops. I started to do it online, but yeah, I stopped drinking a while ago, earlier this year, just to try it. But I was still going to the pub because they still had my non-alcohol. They had non-alcohol beer for me, and I'd sit at the corner. It's a small place, and there was like a little front corner seat. I'd get there in the afternoon when it wasn't busy, and I'd sit there and I'd have a beer or two. I could chit chat with the server, you know, the bartender, wherever it was on. Chit chat. When I say chit chat, I mean flirt. Once it got busy, people started coming in and filling up the tables. People wanted to sit at the end where I was by the window. I just go home. So, yeah. A lot of people have been working from home, a different life. Pajama life. I moved into a new apartment a few weeks ago, and I have to pay my own heat, and it's electric heat, and I've got a huge, beautiful view through a huge glass wall here, which is nice, but it's going to cost me a lot to heat this place in the winter. And I was thinking, you know, people working from home now, you used to go downtown to the office. Now you had to pay for transportation, but you'd go for the office, you'd crank the heat down to nothing when you went to work. We can't see 7 yet, can I? Or... And the company would pay for the heat. Not now. Now you's the guy paying for heat. Okay. And we're going to put those guys on 7. Which I think is just... here, I think. Where the hell's 7? 987, 987, 987. This one. I have not lived in a high-rise. It's the building is 14. There's 14 floors, 20 apartments per floor. 21 per floor, I think. Oh, it's not huge, but it overlooks parkland and a driveway. Like a 4-lane, but like a parkway, which is run by the it's a federal parkway, but it's also used for commuters. But it's cars only, no buses, no trucks. And on the other side is the Ottawa River. Pushback, recouple to temp drop on 10. Okay. So pushback. Can I do that? Pushback coupled with the guys on 10. So I think I am pushing back to 10. Let me see. Wait a minute. Here to here to here. There. And here. That one to there. There to there. And then there to, I think, the guy's on 10. Is this me? Let's see what we've got. I have a balcony. My apartment is like 12 by 16 is the living room, and so the end wall is pretty well, my balcony's pretty well 12 feet. And the balcony, you know, 3 feet. 3 feet deep, I guess. 4 feet deep. It's a good sized balcony. And the balcony is half inset, so half of it's sheltered and half of it's out. So I get the shelter from the wind if there's a bit of wind, but I'm not in a cave, so you know, I don't have a big overhang that ruins my sun. And great view. So can't remember the last time I lived in a high-rise. Possibly never. I've lived in a three, maybe five-story. There's a laundry room. There's a laundry room per floor, so there's like 21 of us sharing a... Come on, slow down, you bugger. Whoa, that was close. All hooked up and ready to proceed. Yes. Go via Frost Low Track, wherever the hell that is. Okay, that was interesting. It's a nice long train. Oh yeah, I've got some brakes set on this train, so I should take some of them off. There, take those off. Take that off. Good. There's a garbage chute. Recycling, sort of. We sort of recycle. Some people do, some people don't. You go down, there's a mail, like a little lobby with we pick up the mail. I have parking with a little tab thing. I have indoor, like, covered parking. Semi-heated, which is nice. It's more secure. I don't have to ever worry about shoveling snow off my car again, which is nice. So. Just noticed that I was coming in there. Yeah, let's do the bell as we go through here too. Okay, that's supposed to be my plan. Let's do a save. Oh, still speeding. Because the front end, it doesn't matter what end, what speed the front end. Can I drive passenger trains? I can, but I don't like it because passenger trains, they're picky about scheduling. You have to stop at the right spot to let people on and off. And you have to be on time, and you can't go too fast or too, you can go too fast around corners or jam on the brakes because you made an oops, then you lose points. So, and there's not the switching of passenger train, so I can in this game, that I refuse to. I can and I have, but I won't. Okay, go via Frost Low Track. I think after this one, I'll stop the stream and I'll have some supper. It's 5:30 here. I'll have a quick supper and then pop back in again. For my European friends. I think I'll do another one on this Cajun, or maybe I'll do another Hunter Call of the Wild. I don't know. No, I'll do another. I've got kind of stuck on Hunter Call of the Wild. I'm not able to do truck simulator, either ETS or ATS or SnowRunner, because I don't have a G29 wheel at the moment anymore. Probably buy a new one at the Amazon Black Friday sale. Jeez, but this takes a long time to get the other end of the train into the proper speed zone. I'm not sure why it says 35, because oh, see, there's a crossing here, and I did not see a whistle thing. Saw a speed sign, but that was it. So this one, unfortunately, the gauges don't work. The brake gauges. No, that's annoying. The train is a, and the train is, what is the train? There's stuff there, but uh-oh. How come we're not, oh well, I guess we are. Because how come we're not slowing down for that? Usually they slow you down for those crossover tracks. Well, they'd be waiting for a while. There is a multiplayer train game out there. I forget what it's called. Very basic, but where you do, there's people doing dispatch and that. It's very complicated. The mechanics of the train are more complicated. The detail of the scenery is simpler, but it's very much into dispatch and in playing with a number of people. Like I would be, you know, I would have dropped off some cars for that guy to pick up and take somewhere, and I'd be picking up more cars that somebody else had dropped somewhere, and so it's sort of interwoven like that. And if, you know, if you screw up and take a few days off, well, your cars never get there. I forget what it's called. Rail. Not Railworks. This is Railworks, renamed as Train Simulator. Okay. We're getting to a hill. Make sure we don't have any brakes on in case we need the acceleration. Whatever this grade is. Traffic is stack up in front of you. Issue your summit. Hold at Lugo Track 1. Okay. In 10 miles. So that'll be a while. That'll be 15 minutes. So it'll be almost 6 o'clock, I guess, when I finish. That's good. I can have supper and listen to the evening news. One 1.5%. That's a bit of a grade here. And we don't even have the back end on yet. Now we do. So if we were to kill the power, yep, see, it's slowed down pretty fast. Let's see if we can get rolling faster here. Let's do a save just in case. I was doing some more family tree stuff today too, working on, I use Legacy program and Ancestry.ca. And I used Ancestry.ca and 23andMe to do that, do the DNA stuff. Ancestry also gives you access to a lot of records, which is nice. Census, marriage, birth, immigration. So, and I use Legacy as my on the computer because I've used Legacy for years, and Legacy, I really like the detail and the control they have and the support. So I use Legacy for my family tree, and I export some of it into Ancestry.ca, not the whole thing. Somebody said that they do that as cousin bait, so you put that up there just to see if you can find some links. So what you do is you link it to that, and find source documents and stuff, and then you can download the source documents. So you download the source documents into a file on your computer, and then when you cancel, or if and when you cancel your legacy, your ancestry.ca monthly subscription. Come on now, you little bugger. You've still got the documents. What do we got? We've got ETA 12 minutes, so yeah. Interesting. Cactuses. Cacti. Ah. Limit of 50 now. Ah, huge mundo. Humundo. Huge. Huge. Do I have to ask for that? No, I don't. Thank you very much for the follow. Always appreciated. I got a bunch now. Where am I? 719. That's good. Still only not a hell of a lot of viewers at each time I'm online, but that's because I go online at random times and I play random games. So, because that's the way I roll. It's a nice little shack there. This looks like something Thoro would live in. Nice little town here too. Not a lot of crossings, eh? So we're still going up. We're still going into the direction of up. I guess coming down the other way, we'd be going in the direction of front down, wouldn't we? I'd probably come down the other way. I'd just put a bit of brake on, maybe on the engine, or maybe just on a couple of cars. The simulation of the brake doesn't always work that well in this on all the engines in this game, like the train brakes. So a friend of mine, Cyclone, who streams a lot of this train stuff, he just sets some brakes on cars, and I've done that before. Just set some handbrakes, and in real life you actually probably would set some handbrakes if you're going down a steep hill. You'd probably set them at intervals through the train. You don't want to set them all at the back end, because you might stretch the train or around a curve or something. So some at the back, some at the middle, and some near the front. I think I have none on now, pretty sure. But I am going up a bit of a grade. So it's likely that I will get up to speed, just when it's time to slow down. Yeah, like I said, not a lot of crossings here. I'm not sure why. But no. Not my circus, not my monkeys. I think it's si moi cirque, si moi monk. Si moi cirque, si moi monk. I don't know. I'll have to look it up again. It's a Hungarian saying, Polish saying. Not my circus, not my monkeys. It's a good way to calm yourself if you're involved in a situation, as we often are in COVID times, where you just frustrated, you don't have enough control, you can't resolve things, you're not sure what to do, you know? Not your problem. Let it be. Yeah, that's our philosophy for the day. Nice little towns here, eh? Little suburbs. Oh, we can go to 65 now. That's nice. How's that going to happen? I'm pretty sure I got no brakes set on any cars. Let me just look here. Ah, there we go. Yeah, we can go 65, but we don't really care. So let's put one of those back on. Less slope. So yeah, this is exciting. It's like, hey, we can go 65. Yeah. By the time the back end gets into the 65 zone, the front end's going to be back into the 55 zone. And by the time we, 55, and we are now in the 50 zone. As soon as the front end crosses, that's what counts. And no, it is marked with a little yellow sign. That's good. Oh, okay. That one stuck up on me. See, we do that. We put some more brake on. It is a heavy train. There we go. And I think we stopped at the right spot. We had to put a lot of brake on, but I've learned that when you got a big train like this, they simulate the weight of the train, so I mean, the train brakes would not have been enough to slow me down. Dynamic braking might have done it. Up next, coming soon, yard work, Laurel Grand, scenario complete. Oh. Oh, so I'm gonna have to do some yard work with another train, I guess, and maybe I'll pick this one up later. So. Yep. This was all good except speeding. Yeah. Comfort level. Probably one of the times I jammed on the brakes. Okay, my friends, I'm gonna have some supper now. So thank you for viewing, cheering, chatting, subscribing, following, lurking. I'll be back on after. Yeah, maybe I'll do another. I'll do another one. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where the heck it is? 6. Cajun Pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This thing, e-steering. Okay, that's probably what I'm going to do, so we'll see. Maybe not. Maybe yes, maybe no. So, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay away from each other. Ta-ta for now.